In a forgotten classroom, covered in dust and silence, a tiny boy sat with a storm in his chest. The teacher said, "All Indian children, raise your hands." Every hand shot up, except one. That boy didn't move. He didn't blink. He didn't bow. He whispered to himself, "I refuse to be what you call me. I refuse to be erased. I refuse to shrink for anyone." That boy was Zohran Mamdani. And from that moment, he wasn't living a life. He was building a destiny. Zohran didn't grow up in comfort. He grew up in truth. He saw hunger. He saw injustice. He saw children robbed of tomorrow. He saw families crushed by systems designed to forget them. But instead of breaking him, it birthed him. Every pain welded a new piece of purpose into him. Every injustice sharpened him. Every struggle sculpted him. Most kids learn the alphabet. Zohran learned empathy, fire, and resistance. When he moved to New York at 7, the city did everything to drown him out. Mocked his name, mocked his skin, mocked his identity. People looked past him like he didn't exist. But the world didn't know. You can't break someone who was born in battle. Every insult became a step. Every doubt became a brick. Every rejection became a reason. He refused to fade. He refused to blend. He refused to become small. New York tried to bury him. Instead, it planted him. Zohran didn't chase power. He chased people. He sat beside mothers who held eviction papers with shaking hands. He comforted fathers who couldn't feed their kids. He marched with taxi drivers drowning in debt. He stood with people who had been ignored for decades. He didn't speak from a podium. He spoke from the heart. He didn't lead from above. He led from among. Then came the hunger strike. 15 days, no food, no warmth, no guarantee of victory. Just a belief. If I don't stand for them, who will? That's not politics. That's humanity. That's leadership. So he did. People told him, "You're too young. You're too brown. You're too Muslim. You're too bold. You'll never make it." But here's the truth. When the world counts you out, God counts you in. Zohran didn't fight for approval. He fought for a city that needed a voice. And the more they doubted him, the stronger he grew. The city was broken. People were tired. Hope felt like a myth. And then Zohran stepped forward. He ran for mayor. Not with rich donors, not with powerful allies, not with political machines. He ran with the people, workers, immigrants, dreamers, the invisible, the forgotten. The powerful ignored him. The media underestimated him. But the streets knew him. The streets loved him. The streets said, "He fought for us. Now we fight for him." New York didn't rise for a politician. It rose for a fighter.
The night history bent its knee. Election night. The city held its breath. Then, like a thunderbolt, the results lit up the screens. Zohran Mamdani had won. A roar exploded through the streets. People cried in the arms of strangers. Drums shook the sky. It wasn't just a victory. It was a rebirth. He walked onto that stage as millions watched with hope burning in their eyes. Tears streamed down his face as he shouted, "The sun may have set over our city this evening, but I see the dawn of a better day." The crowd went wild. He lifted his arms, trembling with joy. Tonight, this power, it's yours. This city belongs to you. Then the line that would echo for generations. A moment comes, but rarely in history, when we step from the old into the new. Tonight, New York, we step into the new. In this moment of darkness, New York will be the light. The first Muslim mayor, the first South Asian mayor, one of the youngest ever, a boy once silenced by the world, now the voice of millions. Yes, you. This story is not about politics. This story is about you. It's about your pain, your scars, your past, your struggle, your silence, your fight. Your whole life, every setback, every heartbreak, every no, every you're not good enough has been preparing you for something. You think you're weak? No, you're becoming. You think you're broken? No, you're building. You think you're behind? No, you're loading. The world has tried to make you invisible. But invisibility is where legends are born. A boy once refused to raise his hand, and one day, that same hand rose to lead New York City. You are one decision away, one step away, one act of courage away, one moment away from changing your entire story. Don't wait for approval. Don't wait for permission. Don't wait for the right time. The right time is right now. Final message. Turn this into your fire. Listen to me. Look at the screen. Look inside yourself. Your pain is not your prison. It's your power. Your struggle is not your weakness, it's your weapon. Your voice is not small, it's unstoppable. You were not born to blend in. You were born to break through. You were not born to stay silent. You were born to shake the ground beneath your feet. You were not born to stay invisible. You were born to lead. A boy who refused to raise his hand moved the world. Now the universe is asking you one question. Will you rise and set your destiny on fire?